New into stock, we have quite an unusual car. It's a mini Clubman 1.6 Cooper. It's a 5-door, which is an unusual configuration of the doors, as it's got 2 doors at the back and 3 at the front. So 2 on one side, 1 on the other. I'm assuming it's to help, perhaps it's only a little door. I'm assuming it's to help load a child seat or make it easier to load a child seat. I can't see any other reason for it. Done over 51,000, just over 51,000. I think I'll tell you exactly when we get in. Fuel economy, urban 39.8, extra urban 62.8, combined is 51.4, and a 0 to 60 time of 9.8 seconds. Top speed of 125 miles per hour out of a 120 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. Quite a quirky little car, very, very popular minis. I'll just show you around it. As I say, it's got it's one owner from new, and it's got 3,840 pounds worth of extras, which I'll list in the description, but I'll try and remember to tell you when we get in the car. So one of those things I think is the chrome pack, which is the chrome grille and the headlight and fog light surrounds. The 5-spoke alloy wheels. It's got contrasting black roof and door mirrors, plastic wheel arch protectors and also sill protectors there, chrome door handles, chrome window surrounds, privacy glass, electronic handles on the doors there, and twin doors, back seats fold down 50-50. Got privacy glass, a wiper on each side. Just shut those doors, I don't want anybody taking them off going past. So this little door makes it easier to get in the back, probably a lot easier than a 2-door. So I can understand its design from that point of view, and also leaning into the back to put a child seat in. There's Isofix child seat anchor points in the back here, so be ideal for that, ideal for a small family car or a second car. 3 inertia reel seat belts as well. One comes out of the roof there. So seats are nice and comfortable, and it's the black perforated leather. Quite a nice environment. Not claustrophobic really. You've got plenty of good visibility. And I'll just take you for a ride in it. Quite safe in the back there too. Of course, if you've got any kids in the back, they can't open the door because you've got to open the driver's one first, so you can't chuck your little sister out. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Oops. Those are the keys, circular shape, slot in the little locator on the dash there, and a start button. We've got service history here. That noise was just logging onto my phone. So here we go. 5th and 9th 2011 9458 Mini Centre Williams. That's a BMW Mini Agent. And again here 26th and 9th 2013 22,444 Williams Manchester Mini. 4th of 11th 2015 32483, sorry, that total auto services. And then I know what you're thinking. We've just done it and we've not stamped the book, but it was only done yesterday and I'm taking the book round to be stamped today, so my bad. 51,934, 28th of the 2nd 2019 at Northwest Autocare. I'll put that away, and I'll just tell you, I'll just list the extras because I think they're worth going through. Chili pack 1,980, leather punch 535, 16-inch 5-star blaster light alloy wheels £525, sports front seats £210, multifunction steering wheel £175, interior trim piano black, so that's the the gloss black stuff round here. Chrome line interior, again chrome. Gosh, that looks like a lot of money for chrome line interior, £110. Wow. Colour line, cream white. So I assume that's the contrasting bits on the door here. I could be wrong, but it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, is it? Chrome line exterior, we went through that before, and the chrome line exterior is cheaper than the chrome line interior, which seems very, very strange considering there's a lot more outside. So I assume little bits on the handbrake and gear stick and around the cup holders, dials, where else? Door handles. Wow. Leather punch carbon black. All right, those are zero cost options because it's already paid for. And the car is pepper white gloss. Roof and mirror caps in black. So £3,840. I'll take you for a ride in it now. Oh, just ready to set off, all cars are coming. There we go. The great thing about Minis is the handling. You just go around this roundabout and in the brochure it does say they're like go-karts, and although I'm not going fast, look at that, holds the line around the roundabout like I don't know what. They are fun to drive, but I don't know why. I think it's ever since I watched the Italian Job when I was a kid, whenever I get in a Mini, I always want to speed and cut through places that I probably shouldn't do. There we go. We'll just check the door mirrors. There you go, both door mirrors work. I won't put the windows down. I have checked them. They do work, but I've just got, no, I will put them down. Just have to try and stop them quickly before they, yeah, so both the windows work. Nice big display to read there. It's got Bluetooth hands-free. Look at that driving. What I should do is go straight up the middle and keep up the tradition. Nice gearbox, smooth change and light clutch. Got cruise control here on the steering wheel, so when we get on the motorway I'll test that. The radio and your audio switches here, menu, there's your phone, computer, configuration. Your climate control switches here, aircon, just there. It's different to look at than a normal Mini. There's your normal Mini there. This is kind of the estate version. The old Clubman used to be exactly the same. 2 doors on the back. And they were great little sellers back in my day. They really were good selling cars. They were only 2 doors at the front and 2 doors at the back, not this one on the side. Well, there you can see an ordinary shaped Mini. Let's knock this stop start off. I don't want any of that. always get carried away in these. We've got the piano gloss black insets to the dash, and this kind of circular thing or elliptical fitting on the door here. The kind of cream leather contrasting insets. The car is finished in whatever it was called, but in my day it used to be MG white or Old English white, and I remember spraying my racing bike in this colour when I was a kid. Nice leather seats. It's just as it's come in. It's belonged to a lady owner, I'm thinking, and usually there's different types of lady owners. There's the types of lady owners that wear a hole in the carpet, and then I think there's comfortable driving lady owners who don't wear stilettos when they're out in the car. And this has belonged to the latter, so the carpet's all nice. It's got carpet overmats. Got the plastic wheel arch protectors and also along the sills. Nice and handy, the back seats fold down, and twin doors at the back, 2 wipers, 1 on each side. Let's see what the wipers are like on the front here. Yep, well, it's just been MOT'd, so they should be alright. MOT'd and serviced yesterday, so it doesn't need doing again till February next year, 2020. Proper handbrake, not an electric one. Get comfortable. Evoque convertible just gone by there. Goodness me, up the inside lane and then across all the traffic, doing about 60. I think this car must be invisible. They don't do that when you're driving a Range Rover. You don't pull out in front of you like that. Right, so let's see. Switch on. Set. There we go. There's the on-off switch. The set buttons. We just need to be going a little bit faster. Let's just take it up a little bit, see if we can get to 70. It's my new brains with dynamite. I was only in 5th there, so we'll go past this guy. In 6, doing 69 miles an hour. Just click it up one more. 70 miles an hour, about 2,800 revs. And there's one of those minis that look like a baseball cap. Pretty nice and quiet. No vibrations anywhere. No wheel wobbles, that's all good. good driving position. Seats built up, and there's also kind of, I don't know what that's meant to do, keep your legs apart, I suppose. Voice activation there, and your telephone controls. There's a little section of the motorway, the off-ramp, which is I particularly like going round in minis. We'll just try it without speeding, of course. But it's handy, you've just got that bit more room at the back. So if you do have a couple of kids, minis, normal minis, not that much room in the back, between the back seats and the tailgate. And this is just a bit more. I've got quite a lot of camera equipment in there. It's not something you see every day. Just showing there, the cruise control is switched on. Fine, just knock it off there, there it goes, it's off again, so good display. Your radio controls and readout there. Rev counter here, outside temperature, gauge, time, how far you can go till you need to refuel. This is a bit that is, and we've got a flipping ambulance and some wallowy Citroen in front, because this is really nice. And these minis, as I say, they're like go-karts, and you can go round and really hug the curb. And thanks Lurry's ambulance and slow Citroen driver for spoiling my demonstration. Never mind, there's a bit better road up there. $50 miles an hour. It now looks like there's an old van going the same way as we are for the next nice windy bit of driver's road. It wouldn't do for me to drive around in a Mini all day. I'd lose my license in no time. There we go. It's just lovely, proper driver's car. Oh dear, there's Katie Price. This is a very bumpy road, I have to say, and of course the Mini's got quite a small wheelbase, so Having said that, still not too bad. Nice car. Again, just as it's come in, Lance hasn't been near it yet, and we'll make it like new. Just, it's certainly not grimy or anything, just needs a light clean, but it'll look $1 million when he's finished it. Get back, I'll show you how to delete a mobile from the system, pair a mobile too. It's quite a good, simple system. Cup holders here, 2 cup holders, and then you've got your stop-start button there. Heater control on the right, fan on the left. Electric windows, fog lamps, and global locking switch there. Actually, I never checked. Oh yeah. It's got probably height and reach adjustable steering wheel as well. Just when we stop, I'll just check whether it's both or just one. A couple of cars come in here, so yeah, height and reach, and also the rev counter moves with the steering wheel and the steering column, so it's always in the right position and not obscured by the top of the steering wheel. Oh, 19 plate. Just picked it up. Which must mean it's the first today. Thinking back to all the years I spent selling new cars as well. Actually, from that place, that's where I started. That was Fort Motors back in the day. We were an Opel dealer, and you used to get people wanting to pick their car up at 12:01 on August the 1st, the new registration. And then the other thing was, I remember once I had 45 cars going out on August 1st, 45 new Volkswagens. And I arranged them throughout the day rang everybody to make sure they had an appointment time, and did kind of half an hour slots or whatever, quarter of an hour slots. And about 20 people turned up at 9 o'clock in the morning, ignored all the slots. Honestly, by the end of the day, there was part exchanges everywhere. Another day at Fort Motors there, it was about a week after we'd taken the Part X in, and the customer couldn't get on the forecourt, so he'd parked his car round the corner near the fish and chip shop, and I'd given us the keys, and of course nobody realised. And it was about a week later, I was going for fish and chips, and I saw this car, and I'd been going past it and seen it. I thought, that registration looks familiar, and it was one of our part exchanges that we didn't even know we hadn't got in the compound. So I really, there'll be some salesmen today tearing the hair out. And when I was at Mercedes-Benz, when sat-navs had first come out and really complicated all sorts of extras, you know, you get in an S-Class and your handover could take an hour, probably 2 hours sometimes, and you'd get right to the end and say, right, Mr. Customer, are you happy with all the controls? Do you understand all the controls? Are you okay? And they'd go, no. And then you'd have to start all over again, which is how I got into videoing things. Because what I used to do then, I used to make it was actually probably a CD, a video CD. And if they said no, I wasn't happy, I'd say, well, here's the CD, watch it at home. And that was it. Anyway, right.